Okay, folks, we're back in the simulator again, and I've just loaded up the plugin for the AI at eAero, and I can go ahead and move this. As soon as it loads, it kind of locks to your front, so I'm going to go ahead and reposition that off to the side, and that by repositioning it, it will dock to the 3D space of wherever you moved it. So now that that's done, I go ahead and load the next scenario. And we're going to go back to foundation scan again. And our instructor prompts are on. So let's look at pattern B. And let's view that pattern. We can put that right up here in front of us. This has two circles, one circle to the right and then another one to the left. So we're doing a right hand racetrack pattern first and then a left hand racetrack pattern after that. This is called pattern B, and I do have the total time for each of these legs. It's 1 minute going around this way, and you're back to 4 minutes, and then 5 minutes starting on your left turns, coming back around and finishing in 8 minutes. So there we go. Let's get this thing started. Now, as soon as I initialize the position, it will reload the plugins. So let's go back to initialize position. And it will put me out of sync as well. Now, as soon as I unpause that, okay, now it started out paused, so that's where it ended up being paused. And I'm going to go ahead and reposition this window again off to the side. Put it about right there. Okay, it will turn on with the autopilot engaged as it is. And I'm going to resync my head position by using the yoke button that I pre-programmed. Now we can go ahead and restart the foundation, reopen the foundation scan, and we're going to bring up pattern B. Again, we're going to view that pattern, put it in front of us there. We have it. And go ahead and load the lesson. Resync.
We will now practice flight maneuvers to improve your instrument scan. Position the aircraft at 5,000 feet. Maintain a heading of
Okay, I'm at 5,000.
5,000 feet, and 100 knots.
100 knots. Flying along level. Do have the autopilot engaged. And it says maintain 5,000 feet and 360. I'm going to get my timer ready.
I will now disengage the autopilot.
Okay, autopilot is disengaged.
The evaluation and first leg of the pattern begins after the countdown. Start your timer in 3.
Getting ready.
2, 1.
Now. Alright, timer is running. And it is all me flying this thing, so I'm flying along first at 360 for 1 minute. So I got 20 seconds so far on the time. Oops, watch my horizon there. I'm primarily spending most of my time looking at my AI and glancing over just ever so often to the compass, my altitude, my airspeed, and probably the least often is my vertical speed. So I'm at 53 seconds, so I should start my right turn now.
Now, start a right turn to 180 degrees for 1 minute.
I need to apply a little bit of back pressure, and I'm doing a standard right turn to the right. I'm going to lose a little bit of lift off the wings as I bank. So I'm applying a little bit of that back pressure there. Keep that altitude at 5,000 feet. Continuing my turn south I roll out on south. I'm losing some of that altitude. Getting that back again. And I can roll out now. So now I'm flying down.
Hold this heading of 180 degrees for 1 minute.
So it looks like I'm about 10 seconds ahead on my timer. So I do need to make sure that I'm synced up with the artificial instructor on the time. So I'm going to delay my next turn to the north again by about 10 seconds.
Check your heading. Turn left to a heading of 180 degrees.
Okay, fine, I'll do that.
Now, start a right turn to 360
right
degrees
turn.
for 1 minute.
And that was exactly 10 seconds added on the time there. So again, keep that back pressure on the turn. I'm doing my standard rate turn to the right, coming back around to a heading of north. Okay, there is north. So approximately...
Your airspeed is too slow.
Okay.
Your target is 100 knots.
So as soon as I let that pitch come back down again, it is going to bring my airspeed back up without even touching the throttle. Alright, now, boom, right now.
Hold this heading of 360 degrees for 1 minute.
Okay, hold 360 degrees for 1 minute. It says it right there on the active task. So I'm down to 92% on this one. Yeah, I think it's better to look back on the panel a little bit. Zooming will make you hyper focus on one of the gauges, which isn't good. You need to constantly be scanning.
Now, start a left turn to 100.
So now we're here and we're just starting our left turn. We're at 5 minutes and 10 seconds, so we're still 10 seconds delayed on that. So get in my standard rate turn here. Apply a little bit of back pressure in my turn. Still keeping my turn in there, so it's 6 minutes. Better hurry up on my turn.
Hold this heading of 180 degrees for 1 minute.
Gotta hurry up on that turn.
Watch your heading. Your target heading is 180 degrees.
Yeah, see, since I was a little bit slow on my turn, it started to evaluate me at 180 before I was ready. So as you level out, you do need to apply that forward pressure again, because you'll get the lift back on the wing. So you need to kind of almost retrim it. So now I'm going along here south, 180, and at 7 minutes, I'll be making my left turn back to north again.
Now, start a left turn to 360 degrees.
There we go, at 7 minutes. Coming back around to the north, now I'm at east, just about. Oh, yeah, it's slowing down a bit from the recording. Alright, yeah, rendering options are too low. Uh-oh. I know about that.
Nice job completing the scenario.
So there we go.